Insecurities is for losers. You are a fucking winner, baby. The title says what it says. Because you know what? You're a fucking miracle walking on this earth. Okay? You're a fucking miracle. Okay? And you're telling me you want to mess that chance, mess that luck up by just being insecure? I don't care. I don't give a shit if you're insecure or not. If your insecurity is holding you back from your goals, your insecurity is a choice. And sorry for calling you out. I'm not actually. Most of the times, our insecurity is a choice. You can just sometimes choose to not be insecure and just flip your mindset completely. Why are you listening to sad songs? Why are you looking at your belly every single minute when you have not worked out for like 3 months? I'm so fat. Of course you're fat. Of course you're fat. What do you expect? This is reality. Don't be insecure about something you cannot control. Like imagine like being on this earth and you could just be so positive, you could do so much, you could contribute, you could help people, and instead you're looking at your pimples on the morning when you don't even do skincare. I know so many people who don't even do proper hygiene, and they will complain that life is not easy for them. Until you try 100% and give it your all, you have no right to complain. And being insecure about the things that you cannot control, oh my god, like girl, your or guy, your life on this earth is so limited, and you're gonna waste on comparing your body to other people. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna be that guru who says don't compare yourself to other people, stop comparing yourself to other people. That's not gonna happen, never gonna happen. Okay, it's human nature to compare. You know what successful people do? They compare to improve, they compare for inspiration. 2 years ago, I used to see a girl walking down the street and I used to think, my god, she's so pretty, she has abs, she has a good boyfriend, this, that, I'm not that, I'm this. I'm so sick of that version of me who is victimizing everything. I am so angry and I'm so passionate about this. It's because I was in the same place and I have had people tell me that you cannot change, okay? And I'm telling you, you can. And from that moment forward, I have just made a rule to myself that I will let nobody tell me what I can or cannot be, because you can be anything you want or whoever you want to be. And you just have to believe it. So I was being this victim of a person and blaming everything, blaming the society. No, you are the society. You change, everybody around you changes. I currently have 8 subscribers and I know it. And it takes so much guts to say this when I don't know if it will be true or not. Okay, I proclaim this to the universe that I will grow a massive following because I will work hard for it. And I believe in my strengths. I believe I will not fail. Okay, so if you're jealous of something, if you're jealous of someone, actually, deep down, you admire them, you love them. So try to be them. You admire a fit person, be a fit person. The other thing is familiarity bias. Okay, if you're watching this, you literally have a shelter on your head. Oh my god, like you are a fucking miracle. Like you've been born in this era and age. You have a consciousness, and I believe in this quote so much. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is choice. Okay, and so many people even take their own life because they don't feel significant. You feel insecure because you have ego. You feel insecure because you're not grateful enough. You want more and more, but what have you given? You want more for the universe, but what have you done? What you have given to yourself? Have you given love? And don't fool yourself, because if you truly love yourself, you will work out. You will work on yourself. I'm like this, I'm such a victim. The world is wrong to me. Everybody is such a bitch to me. Okay, so what? Where does that get you? Okay, everything is a problem and you are the only right one. And does that help you? I am a victim of this. I take things for granted. But it just gets me so much pissed off, right? Like, I sometimes complain that the other person is more successful than me. They have had it better. Okay, believing that victim mindset, how does that help me? Okay, even if that person has privilege, I have so much that so many other people do not have. And rather than worshipping literally like my space, my food, these things I don't deserve, I did not earn it. And still things are given to me. I'm not born in a slum and had to work my way up. And sometimes I think, and sometimes I avoid thinking like that, because I know that I'll have to look inside and see that, my God, there is so much that I can do, that there is so much I have potential in, but I'm not doing. It brings the real me outside. It tells me that I need so much to work on myself. And I'm not grateful at all. I'm a bitch. I remember the moment, the period of my life when I was being like so insecure. And I've just found out some common traits. Okay. You're only insecure when you're not working on yourself. And you think that the results should come to you even when you're not. You think you're special, you think you're lucky, and the world does not work that way. You will reap your results sooner or later. And there are things that you can control, and there are things you just can't control. Do not focus on the things that you can't control. Like, I have pimples. Maybe these are the things I could have controlled because I ate badly, and now I am completely off all the snacks and ooh, all the bad food. So I know this is my reality. I've done this to myself. I'm not gonna cry over it, be insecure, and look at other people's skin and think, oh my God, they're so great, and I'm such a pathetic loser, and that does not get me anywhere. Sulking does not get me anywhere. Oh my God, I'm so insecure about my height. I'm too tall. Some people are too short. Okay, I used to feel insecure looking at small girls, and I'm like, I want to be cute as well. And they're like, freaking hell, I look like a model. Okay, I love being tall, and that's the thing. The things that you tell yourself, the affirmation and the journaling, the 5 minute journaling, the gratitude, people think it's bullshit, but it's not. It's neuroscience. If you do not get the benefits, if you do not even try it really, don't blame it on people. Don't call it woo woo, because your brain is like a machine, right? It cannot focus on and everything. Like, whatever you're doing, your brain filters it out. And then if you choose to focus on something, your brain will focus on that thing. Like, if you focus on positivity, and you like actively rewire your brain and tell your brain that no, you are not stupid, no, you're not insecure, no, you are positive, and you stop feeding your brain sad songs and listen to podcasts and the good stuff, your brain does really improve. Okay, and this happened to me as well. I started gratitude journaling every single day. I'm writing in my gratitude journal, like, oh my God, I love my coffee. And before that, I didn't even notice it was there. This is familiarity bias. Okay, I just take it for granted. And why should I? This is not granted for me. I do not deserve anything, and life is a gift. So I might as well just accept it with open arms because I'm a miracle. This is so great. Life is so great. There is nature, there is food, and I'm trying to evolve. There are people who are so good at communicating, and they are just living their best lives. And negativity does me no good. Believing that world is just a crappy place and I'm just an insecure person, and just being in this tiny box and always being comfortable, that's not a life worth living. I would rather just unalive myself if I live like that. And I used to live like that, and I used to think like that, and I wanted to maybe, but it's just because I've just been hit in the rock bottom. I know how to just get up so much faster, so much greater. So it's like I get so much angry, and I just look at my younger self, and if I could look at her right now, if I could meet her, I could slap her and like tell her to get your shit together, because I don't know what else to tell. No matter how many times you explain something to someone, if they do not want to change, they won't change, and you cannot change anyone. So that's why the people you surround yourself with are so important. If you do not serve my standard, go f yourself. Literally, I'm like blocking you. I do not even care. I love being alone. I love my fucking time alone. It's such a quality time. And why would I waste my time on people who don't bring me value? The one thing, the one rule you have to like ingrain in your brain, right? If anything in your life is not growing you, it is degrading you. It's downsiding you. It's negatively affecting you. Okay, and there is no in between, and you might fool yourself into thinking that oh my God, I maintain all in or nothing. This is the rule of life. There is no maintaining. Okay, everything will crumble down if you just maintain. If you have to maintain a relationship or job, you do not love it. If you're not going all in, you don't have a reason enough to. And until you find that reason, you're gonna be miserable. So cut everybody off who's not serving you. And you don't have to be nice. Okay, you don't have to over explain to people why you did that. You have to be a villain, and if you try to be liked and try to be understood and like plead people, like please understand me, I'm such a nice person. My god, the cure of insecurity is being yourself, is being authentic. And if you try to fake a facade every single day to people just to make them like you, you're being needy, you're being desperate, and it clearly shows you don't even like yourself. So there was this guy who asked me out on a date, right? He did. Okay. And then I thought, he's nice. He's doing a nice job. He's also very much into self improvement. And then I went out on a date. He was 30 minutes late. Like, I go on a date. He's late. Okay. He had not a good night of sleep. So he's like dozing. Okay. Sometimes looking at his phone. And I'm thinking that this is not the person I want to be in future. And I drop him off like this. No overthinking. If you do not meet my standard, you're gone, blocked. But it's just as simple as that. And to some people, I'm just this rude villainous girl who is mean, who is egoistical. I'm like, oh my god, so glad you're my hater. Like, your life will be worth living. It will be less boring. The people who try to be nice and be liked by everybody and try to fit in and be like the nicest person possible, they get railed over all over them. Just be you. And you know deep down that you're not that person who tries to be nice all the time. If I have a friend who looks bad while going out, I will tell them on their face. And if they're a person who cannot handle that, we are not friends. Because I would rather be true to my feelings and be authentic to myself for my own sake. Because I don't want to lie for no reason at all, just to be approved by you. Who are you? There was this guy in high school who was such a, and he would do all the homeworks for the bully kid, and the bully kid would still not appreciate him and would beat him and bully him. It's the rule of life. Your mother, who does everything for the household, you take her for granted, even though you know you should. But if she was a baddie, if she gave you a spank in your ass, you'd be acting different, buddy. And it is human law. We all take things that are free for granted. That's why you should not give more to people who do not know how to take it well. You have to know your standard. Cut off everybody who are just there. Imagine. People are dating people they know they don't have future with. So you're wasting time. Give me some time, man. My life is so short. Like, you're literally just dying then. Like, you're wasting time, you're dying. That means you're taking your precious lifespan, not doing what you want to do, not doing what is good for you, but you're wasting time on a man who doesn't even pay on the first date. And you think you're gonna somehow work it out with him and stay with, like, my god, have you forgotten your self worth? Have you forgotten who you were meant to be? And, like, don't try to control things you cannot control. Stretch marks, I don't know, being tall, being short. If you have so much time to care for these stupid things, you better work your ass off. You have so much energy to give to things that you cannot control. The reason is because you're not doing it to your all. The moments you are being the most insecure are the moments you are the most negative and are the moments you're not working on yourself. When you're actively working on yourself, you don't even care. You don't even care how you look, okay? Because you have just put so much work, it does not matter. You have given your 100%. But most of the times, we are half-witted. We do not put the effort and expect the outcome. Put the effort so much that the outcome does not matter. The external things does not matter. You know, so many people are just hung up on their ego, on being smart, but cringe people are successful. And then other people call them lucky. No, you just have to be stupid in a room. Fuck your ego. People don't have to think you're smart. And honestly, you're not smart. So be the loser everybody thinks you are and then gain knowledge. Be cringe, be stupid. People are being so successful, making millions out there because they do not care how they look, because they know that they do not have to please other people. That barrier is gone, that I have to prove something to other people. I have to be this smart, perfect person who, like, has to get approved by everyone. But is everybody your mother-in-law? Like, don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. If you think I'm ugly, that's on you. Like, so, like, be stupid, Be cringe because what other people think does not really matter. I'm so hungry. Stop being insecure. Insecurity is a choice. Stop being such a dull, sad puppy. Okay, go outside, touch some grass, go to some nature, and you're gonna feel good. Work on yourself. Kill your insecurity.